Coming right up, it's the Boston Celtics going up against the home team. And now it's time to get you out to the game. Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew are standing by to bring you all the action.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. This is the White. Tatum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their number one concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
On defense, Boston. Alexander passes to Jordan. Nowitzki with the screen on White. Pass to Nowitzki. He feeds it to Iverson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's White. The feed to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Iverson outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Kicks to O'Neal. No luck, and it's Boston the other way.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
White against Iverson. The three. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Brown. And it's blocked by Alexander. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll see some free throws here. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second. Here comes Michael Jordan. Passes it to Nowitzki. Iverson, a screen on White. Alexander passes to Iverson. Buries it from three-point range. Iverson's got his first 3 points of the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And here's White after the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. White drives in. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another.
Beautiful dish down low.
The Celtics have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And that one misses. Now Jordan. He dishes it to Iverson. And the pass to Alexander. Back to Iverson. The three. But they'll get another chance. And that one's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Iverson against Brown. They set the screen. They double him with Jordan. Number 88, defended by Shaq. Stolen by O'Neal. Feeds it to Jordan. Nailed from three-point land. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
And the defense looked confused out there that time.
Brown with it. Iverson picks him up. Brown gets a screen from White. Hazard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's Iverson. He passes to Alexander. Jordan beyond the arc. The shot, no good. The dish to White. It's Brown on the wing. He's working on Nowitzki. 4 on the shot clock. And Nowitzki with the block. Outside Jordan. Pass to Alexander. Nowitzki with the screen on Brown. He kicks it to Nowitzki. Drops in the tray. Nowitzki's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boston trailing. Brown outside. To the paint. Tatum. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Jordan. He has 5. Pass to Alexander. Back to Jordan. Dishes to Iverson. Off target from three-point range.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 6 to shoot. It's Brown with the drive from 10 feet out and stolen by Iverson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch and shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
And the first one at the line is good. Trice is checked in for Michael Jordan. Both free throws good from Alexander.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Now Brown. He feeds it to White. That one goes. Count.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 2. They set the pick. Alexander passes to Iverson. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J. Celtics on offense. Tatum defended by Trice. Fires the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
White's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. The feed to Trice. The pass to Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Brown. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now here's Trice. Pass to Iverson. He passes to Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. That one wide left.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Iverson against Brown. Doubled by Alexander. Brown dishes to White. And stolen by Iverson. And here we go. The finish. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And the first one drops. The Celtics making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson. And Boston has possession. 3-point lead. Number 55, Iverson covering. Pass to Walsh. Number 55. No good with the triple. And here comes Trice. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. No good. Some solid defense right there. Celtics leading by 3. Number 55 makes it off the glass. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul kicks to Iverson. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Ellis is checked in for Allen Iverson. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Walsh. Kicks it to Vucevic. Clock at 6. Here's Walsh. It's rebounded by Trice.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
There's a screen. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Paul left side. Ellis outside. Number 33. But they get it there. Number 53. It's rebounded by Vucevic. Up in time. The shot misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Here's Paul. Ellis outside. He dishes it to Trice. The 11-footer. And Boston with the rebound.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, a big season for Jarrett Jack last year, a contender for the 6th Man of the Year award. He said, quote, even if you don't start, you're able to have an imprint on the game. He talked about his versatility, playing either the 1 or the 2, saying, I didn't know I was a combo guard until I came into this league. I just play hard. People know my MO. As long as I'm on the court, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Kevin?
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris. That free throw good from Walsh. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Wow! Here's Walsh. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 8.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now here's Paul. Feeds to Trice. 18 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. There's the pass to Walsh. Six on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. 5 points in the game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Tries with it. Shot off the pick. That's good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Boston leading by 8. There's the pick. There's the dish to Vucevic. And again, it's Boston converting.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
No question about it. I mean, when you talk about bruisers, that's his game. I mean, he's put that time in the weight room, and guess what? Now he's putting that strength and muscle to use.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Backing in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Vucevic. He hits both from the stripe.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Paul kicks to Ellis. Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Ellis. Takes the three. Can't get it to go.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Richard, guarded by Jordan. He kicks it to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Walsh. Garza. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Celtics have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And here is Paul. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A shot by Trice, no good. Celtics leading by 10. Richard defended by Paul from outside the arc. Garza lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Ellis the pass to Paul. Ellis with the screen for Paul. Dishes it to Jordan. Number 53, 6 to shoot. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
He feeds it to Vucevic. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
Here's Ellis. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The feed now to Jordan. And it's rejected.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Boston with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Richard, he's guarded by Ellis. Ellis with some nice D.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Walsh. And it's off from three-point range. Here is Paul. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got his first points of the game. Celtics leading by 10. Richard defended by Paul. Garza defended by Trice. Rebounded by Trice.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Ellis backing down. He passes it to Trice. Back to Ellis. And the lead is down inside single digits. Passes it to Walsh. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Trice. Paul left side. Gives him the lead pass. Ellis. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ellis has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, beautiful drive there. Going right around the bigger man.
The pass to Walsh. From deep. Boston again missing.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Leads him in there, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Jordan. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Jordan's got 7. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Brown. Goes back up. Over Trice. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Celtics have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses. He misses the free throw. The Celtics making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Now Paul. Ellis outside. Trice. He's covered by Brown. From 7. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It's easy to see why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today.
Here's White. Good on the triple. White's got 8 points.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
And here's Trice after the three-pointer from White. Lock at 6. Paul with the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. Kicks it to White. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter. .105 left in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going. Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Boston making a switch here. .55 seconds left in the first half. The shot by Trice, no good.
He may need some rest, guys. He looks tired because he hasn't made anything this quarter.
Brown, defended by Schick. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Now Paul. Jordan up top. That one's off. Still out of sync. Boston leading by 15. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Brown with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Celtics have shot 50% from the line. 6 of 12 so far. Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Here's Iverson. 7 points in the game.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Unloads. Misses off the left iron.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics lead by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for White. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Now, here's Brown. Number 88, defended by Shaq. And here is Jordan. Plenty of space. Jordan with another miss.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Number 88, guarded by Jordan. Jordan with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Alexander. Nowitzki. That one a little long. Tatum defended by Nowitzki. Now White. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. White's got the first basket of the third quarter for Boston. White's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Alexander passes to Iverson. Nowitzki a screen. Iverson, no luck.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Back to Brown. Stolen. Nowitzki outside. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Celtics leading by 19. Brown outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Brown's got 9. Here's Iverson. He has 7. He dishes it to Jordan. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Number 88, defended by Shaq. And that one's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Alexander passes to Iverson. Outside Jordan. Back to Iverson. Michael Jordan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jordan nails both of them. Celtics leading by 21. Step back shot. Shot no good.
It would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Alexander, light covering. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Iverson. Michael Jordan on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Tatum, guarded by Jordan. Gets it to go. He has 7.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Alexander passes to Jordan. And here comes one, leading the fast break. Tatum, guarded by Jordan. Hauser used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Back to Iverson. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Iverson's got 9 points.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Number 88, Allen Iverson grabs the miss. Iverson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A good night for Iverson. 9 points and 2 steals. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. I mean, his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy too.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics leading by 19 points. Now here's White, 13 points in the game. Tatum hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Tries with it. Trice gets the screen from Alexander.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Hard it up.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
So it's the Celtics now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Feeds it to Brown. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paul with the ball. The drive by Iverson. The baseline J. It's stolen by Brown. Puts up a 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Paul. He passes to Alexander. The tray, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. To the inside, number 88. It's rebounded by Allen Iverson. Iverson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Brown, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Brown. He's got 11 points and 4 assists. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And one's really fed into the other.
That free throw good from Brown. And so he makes both from the line. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Alexander. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Here's White. He's got 13. There's a good screen. Hauser defended by Trice. 6 to shoot. Tatum. Shot is off. Number 33 finishes the break with a slam.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here's White. Tatum defended by Trice. The fadeaway, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 15 points in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Paul outside. The dish to Trice. Kept alive. Number 53 off with the layup. So it's the Celtics now. Outside, White. Tatum defended by Trice, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Six on the shot clock. He kicks to Iverson from past the arc. Some solid defense from Brown.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. And they will call over the back on the play.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Dishes it to Iverson, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Five seconds left in the third. Tatum, and that's not going to go. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Boston on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Back to Griffin. He feeds it to Iverson. Griffin launches a 3, and that one's good.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Number 8, defended by Griffin. Passes it to Gonzalez. Fires the 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. And here is Iverson. Right side, Griffin. Number 42, defended by Walsh. Off target with the open look. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now here's Nowitzki. Number 42. Here's Griffin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Now the pass to Gonzalez. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walsh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Shooting for Boston. Walsh. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Paul's checked in for Allen Iverson. All free throws good from Walsh. Here's Paul. There's the feed to Griffin. Griffin gets the screen from Nowitzki. And good on the basket. Book it.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Number 8, defended by Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Gonzalez. They get it back. Walsh misses in close.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
This one for three. Good.
Braves are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Boston with the ball. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Richard defended by Paul. Pass to Walsh. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
That's good from Walsh. Boston making a switch here. Both free throws good from Walsh. Paul with the ball. Iverson outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Paul. Rebound, Boston. Kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. No good. Some solid D from Paul. Iverson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
No, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
Celtics leading by 21. Now Brown. Tatum. Iverson covering. Hauser hits it from 3-point range.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Now, here's Brown. Lets the 3 fly, and again, Boston with the triple.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Iverson outside. He dishes it to Paul. Into Jordan. Stolen. Pass to Walsh. Celtics making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And the home team has possession. Paul with the ball. Nowitzki dishes to Jordan. Good on the 3-point shot.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And so it's Boston with it. Feeds it to Vucevic. From the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out. Paul outside. Offline with his 3.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
There's the dish to Vucevic. Jacks up a three. Busted. No good that time either. And it's Paul penetrating. Out of hand on it. Doubled by Iverson. And there's the pass to Walsh. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Here's Paul. He kicks it to Nowitzki. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
Here's the screen. Pass to Walsh. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Iverson. And here's the fast break. Paul outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. Paul at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Second free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 21. Outside, White. Tatum, guarded by Jordan. Kazir. They get it again. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding. Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Paul against White. Paul outside. Back to Shaq. Backs down from 7. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Brown. .156 left in the fourth quarter of this one. White left side. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Now Iverson. Dishes it to Jordan. Back to Iverson. Launches it. Rebound Boston. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
They set the pick. Tatum, guarded by Jordan, stolen by O'Neal. And it's Paul penetrating, gets it to go.
In the second half, they've made more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional, be direct, be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint.
Celtics making a switch here. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Outside, White. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Celtics making a switch here.
Jordan Walsh.
Iverson with the ball. Back to Jordan. He feeds it to Griffin. Shot denied. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Walsh. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.